Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hi, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. So welcome back to another lesson. Okay, another lesson for the week. So yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Anyone here? Hi, hello. So this is our second and final class for the week. So you can say that it's quite different from before, right? It's quite different from before because usually we have 3 lessons. Now we only have 2. So the things that I want to teach you is going to be more and more, how to say, more and more tight. Hi Umi, good afternoon. Have you eat your lunch already? Do you have your lunch? Do you have a break? Now I can say this because the Puasa month is over. Because during the Puasa month, I can't ask something like, have you drink your water? So obviously I know that. obviously I know that you can't drink your water during the Puasa month, but now I can. Yep. Hi Dania, good afternoon. Okay, so first things first, because today I'm going to talk about the the future studies of you. So I would take some time. I would take a little bit of time, maybe longer than usual. So I need you to first put your name in the WhatsApp group, the attendance list, because I don't think I will waste a lot of time on you waiting for you to come in or to register your name in the WhatsApp group. You should know that when I start my class, you should write your name in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so we are just going to wait a little bit more. We're going to wait about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so just wait for your friends to come in. Okay, after that we will start our class today. Okay. Okay, so I see 7 of you are here already, so very good. So keep on coming. Keep on coming, because today's topic is quite important. Okay, it's quite important to you because it's your future. I'm going to give some my personal experience on universities, or the experience of myself going through these further higher education studies that you are going to in a few years time. So today is a very important lesson for you all. If you want, you can rewatch the video, rewatch the stream if you missed the stream, or your internet is lagging, or you can ask me questions. Okay, you can ask me questions at the end of the stream. Okay, I will do my best to trying to answer your questions. Okay, because I experienced this before, and if you have any further questions, you can ask your counseling teachers also, because I'm not a counseling teacher. They know more than me. Okay, they know more, like which school is more suitable for you to go, and sort of things like that. I can only give you some tips. Okay, some tips on how these schools work, how these universities works, how these courses works. But if you want to know more about the schools, I'm afraid that you have to go to your teachers, okay, your counselors, they know more about these kind of things, okay? But today I'm just going to give you a brief hint, a brief explanation of the possible choices that you can go after SPM. So yeah. Okay, so I see seven of you here. Keep on coming. More. 8. Come on, it's my class that boring? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that, I know listen to someone talking for 1 hour is quite boring. I know. I totally get that. I totally get that feeling. Sometimes even in even in university life, listening to lectures, it's quite painful sometimes because you only have to listen, in schools usually you have to listen to maybe 1 hour, but in universities we have to sit and listen for about 2 to 3 hours. Hi Arif. Hey, welcome. It's okay, we are just getting started. I know that you guys will be late sometimes, so I decided to wait for a little bit. Okay. Hey. Hi. Hi Dini. Good afternoon. Hope you have a good day. I know I do. Okay. So, hi Putri. Good afternoon. Okay, I think I'm going to start my lesson today. So if you want to note down, the things that I said, you should, okay, because this is important to you. But if you don't want to note down, you can just rewatch the video later. This will be a lot of help to you, and to choose your subjects or to choose which way you want to go. Alright, so the first thing. So today we're going to talk about future studies and choices. Today we're going to talk about yourself and your future studies and the choices that you can make. So a lot of people say that Form 4, okay, Form 4 is honeymoon year because you just finished your PT3 and then you haven't gone through your SPM yet. So Form 4 is like the honeymoon year of your secondary school life. But I don't think this is correct, because in this period you have a lot of things to prepare, you have a lot of things to think, a lot of things to go through about. Now, Form 4 is the year of preparation. That means that because if you enter Form 5, you are surely going to prepare your SPM. So you will be very, very busy, and you don't have time to sit down and think what you are going to study in the future. So Form 4 is a good time because you haven't feel the stress of SPM yet. So Form 4 is a good time. It's actually, yes, okay, honeymoon year, okay, yeah, relax a bit. So this is the time for you, to actually sit down and then think that what do you want, okay, what do you want to study? Do you like to study accounting? Do you like to study do you want to go into public university? Okay, do you want to go into private university, or do you want to go to America, go UK, go New Zealand to study? Okay, this is the Form 4 is your time to sit down and think what do you want. Alright, so maybe it's true for honeymoon year, but yeah, you have a lot of thinking, and you have a lot of thinking to do. So knowledge is power. Yeah, knowledge is real power. So Actually, I encourage everyone to take on further studies. I'm not saying that the person who don't do university or don't go to college is not good, but how to say, you know, nowadays, today we have the, how to say, the knowledge. Okay, the knowledge, when you go to university, when you go to college, it increases your knowledge and increases your, survival skills, your skills to compete with others in society. Okay, so I strongly agree that you should go to, try to at least attend university, because it helps you. Okay, you can meet a lot of people there. You go to university not because you are a very smart person, but because you go to university, you go to college to find more smarter people to help you. Okay, when we talk about knowledge, when we talk about studies, it's always in a group. Okay, it's always, communicating with people. Okay, if you want to study alone, there are chances of you, because you have limits. Okay, you have your own limits. You are, limited to this amount of study. But if you go to a university, more and more knowledge people gather together, and you can discuss. Maybe you can discover new things together. Maybe you can take ideas from others, get inspirations from others. So this is also one of the benefits that you should go to university. Not because your parents tell you to do so, but because of your personal interest, and personal personal motivations that you want to go to university. Okay, now there are some sort of myths that, college dropout. We see a lot of examples that someone who dropped out of college, dropped out of university, like this like these types of people, for example, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and then Mark Zuckerberg. All these people, the interviews, they say, we dropped out of college, we dropped out of university to pursue our careers. Maybe you will think that, if I drop out of college, I will become successful like them. The answer is no. The answer is not possible. You can't just be famous by dropping out of school. These kinds of people, they drop out of universities because they have more important things to do. Their dreams are, they want to chase their dreams. They have a strong will, like maybe Steve Jobs, let's say. He say he want to invent. Instead of going to university studies the things that he don't need to, he decided to go out of university and find his own path. But these kinds of people are how do I say, very rare for these kind of people to get very successful when dropping out of college or dropping out of university. So the chances of you becoming like them, dropping out of university and becoming famous, is I would not say impossible, but very, very, very little chance. So take the safe road, go to further studies, go university, go college, go and study, and then you have more secure to your better jobs or your better future. Okay. Now, before I start explaining about choices and the choices you have, I would like to say that yes, okay, higher education equals to better jobs. Okay, but it doesn't mean that if you didn't manage to go to college, or if you don't manage to go to university, you are a you are a person who is, worthless. No, 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 no. Every job, everything that you do, if you keep on your dream, you can be whatever you want. Okay, you can be whatever you want, and then it does not really require you to go into a university to become successful. No, that is the common way people think. You see, someone can become a YouTuber and become famous, become popular, become successful. Also, okay, can. Somebody decided to become a policeman, okay, and be successful. Also can. Yeah. So it does not necessarily go to university. You will definitely become successful. No. Okay. It also depends on you, if you are hardworking or not. Okay, if you are a hardworking person, whether you go to university or not, I'm sure that you will succeed. Okay, you will have a successful life. Okay, now today I'm going to talk about two main things about the popular choices of you after SPM. Practical and popular choices in Malaysia after SPM. So I'm going to talk very detailed about two things, which is STPM and matriculation. Okay, other choices I will explain, but I will not explain in details. But I will explain in details about the two major choices in Malaysia if you want to go to public university. Okay, if you want to go to government universities such as UM, UKM, so something like that. So the first one. Now I'm going to talk about. Firstly, I'm going to talk about STPM, but the things that I talk about today, please take it as a grain of salt. Meaning that, please take it. Not everything I say is true. Okay, because this is what I researched. This is what I've been through, experience. It might not be entirely 100% correct. If you want more information, you can ask your counselor, or you can ask someone who is professional in this career, in this after graduating SPM, this kind of you have people to ask. But now I'm just going to give you a little bit of the hint that we are going to go through today. Okay, firstly, talk about STPM. So the first thing about STPM is it's a popular choice. It's a popular choice. STPM after the timeline is usually it starts in May. Okay, usually it starts in May, but due to the COVID-19 reasons, after delaying of SPM, I don't know exactly when is it. Okay, so if you want to know more about, you can update yourself. Check the UPU website. Check the Majlis Peperiksaan, the website of Majlis Peperiksaan. You can check, but in general, STPM should be starting in May, because March will be the result of your SPM. Okay, so STPM registration starts in May, and then after registration, you straight away start term 1. Okay, so you will have 2 years. Okay, 2 years of studying STPM. So 2 years time. Okay, from May until 2 years March. Okay, March is the year 3, that is your STPM results. So 2 years. It's quite long. Okay, it's quite long. And then you have term 1, term 2, and you have 3 terms. You have 3 terms. Each term you have 1 exam. Okay, you have 1 exam. So this is the assessments of STPM is split into 2. One is school-based assessment, and one is centralized examination. Okay, meaning that school, it's like university. Okay, you have finals, you have final tests, but you also have your school-based assignments. Okay, your assignments have a percentage of your scores, and the final exam you have another percentage of scores. So adding up together, you get your final results. Okay, so these are the assessments methods of STPM. So if you don't know about it, you should be noted, because this is the format of mostly universities. Okay, universities assessment is like that. You have your group assignments, okay, the scores of your assignment, and you have your scores for your final exam. So this is quite good because it allows you to be more freely. You don't need to rely on basically 100% exam like SPM does. Okay, if I'm talking too fast, please say and try to slow me down because a lot of time today. I want to end as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, sorry. The internet is not good today. Oh my goodness. The internet is so not good today. Apologies. Most apologies, okay? Most apologies. Okay, let's continue. Okay, if my connection is okay already, let's continue. Okay. Where was I? I'm thinking that I should go to a place with good internet connection. Okay, so let's continue, shall we? Okay, I'm talking about assessment, the STPM STPM assessment. So so they have offer courses. What courses they offer? They offer language and literature. We have social science. We have science and mathematics. Okay, and then we have arts and sports. So language and literature. We have all these kind of language studies. Bahasa Melayu, Bahasa Cina, Bahasa Tamil, Bahasa Arab, and then English literature, Malay literature, something like this. So these are the language. Okay, social studies, you have economy, business, account. These are called social science. Okay, social science. And then you have science and mathematics. This is very easy to guess. You have mathematics tambahan, further mathematics, which is more difficult than additional mathematics, so you better be beware if you want. You have physics, chemistry, biology, and then communications. Okay, science and mathematics. Now, if you have arts and sports, you can take on sports science, science sukan, sports science, and then seni, visual arts. So these are the courses. These are the courses that offer in STPM. So you can only have maximum 5 subjects, including the compulsory subjects, which is pengajian general studies. So what is general studies? General studies means that general studies means that the study of the general things in Malaysia. Okay, study about a little bit of the government, study about a little bit on the other things happening in social studies. Okay, so this is pengajian am. Okay, so and then English is also a compulsory subject you must take. Okay, so English is very important. When you go to different universities, they all acquire you to learn English, to grasp good English. Okay, and then you have the English exam called MUET, Malaysian University English Test called MUET. So you will be ranked until band 1 to band 6. Okay, band 6 is the highest. Mostly universities will require you to go into university if you have MUET band 2. Okay, so you better polish up your English because it's very important. Okay, and moral education. So moral education is also a compulsory subject in mostly public universities. So now I talk about this. Why STPM? So why you should choose STPM? Why STPM is very popular amongst teenagers who graduated from SPM? So the first one is extremely affordable. So it's extremely cheap. Okay, compared to private university, it's cheap. Okay, the fee for examinations is only 120. Okay, and then if you want to resit a paper, okay, resit a paper means that you want to test again. Okay, maybe let's say the subject you take, you get C. Okay, you want to resit, and maybe you can get a better result. Okay, resit one paper is only 50 ringgit, and then the entire 2 years course you will only need to pay less than 1,000. Okay, less than 1,000, and plus STPM is, maybe STPM is mostly close to schools. So if your schools nearby got STPM, offer STPM courses, you can also stay at home. Okay, you don't have to stay in expensive hostels or travel here and there. Okay, you can just go to school as usual. Okay, so this is STPM. So, and then STPM is, recognized globally. Keep your options open, and then you have the option to resit your paper. Okay, if you don't have, okay, let's say if in your exam you're unlucky and then you got sick. Let's say you got fever, you got sick, and then you didn't do well in that exam. So, you got C, for example, because you're sick. Okay, after that, you can register again, register to resit your paper. Okay, resit your paper, and then take the exam again. So maybe you can get a better result. Okay, so you have the flexibility to option to test again. So this is a good choice, a good popular choice also. Okay, right, next. So you are suited to go to STPM if you want a cost-effective education route. Yes, like I say, STPM is very cheap. A lot of people say that STPM is not good because it's government based. This is not true. Okay, STPM is quite hard. Okay, because I've been through STPM before I go into my university. It's quite hard. Okay, it's quite hard. It's quite challenging. Not quite hard. Quite challenging because you are not longer study to sit in an exam, but instead you are working with different people. Okay, you are working with different people. You are working in group assignments or something like that. So this is a challenging task for you if you don't know how to communicate with people. So this is a new thing, and you should learn about these things. So you are suited if you want to go into public university. Like me myself, I went into a public university in Perak, which is in education, through STPM. Okay, after STPM, you will get a chance. They will offer you to go into different kind of public university. So you have the options to choose. So if you want to go to public university, this is the choice for you. You are not suited if you want a cost-effective. No. If you are not suited if you want the fastest road to a university degree, because STPM took 2 years of time compared to other courses, other methods. Other methods will take you about 1 year or 1 year and a half, but STPM will take you about 2 years. So if you plan to work very fast, maybe STPM is not for you. Okay, and there are other choices. Okay, next. So, and then if you go into STPM, you have to compete with popular public universities such as UKM, etc. That means that if you go into STPM, you should be study hard, because there are a lot of competition, because everyone is going to be offer popular choices. Okay, everyone participating, everyone studying in STPM will give a choice to popular public universities. But the thing that you are given the chance, okay, but to actually get into public university through STPM, you have to work for it. Okay, you have to work for it. There is no easy way. Okay. So let's continue. So this is STPM. So I've been through STPM, so I know I know what the feeling is. It's more like it's okay. I imagine the first time I enter STPM, I imagine it will be very, very hard. But eventually, if you get used to it, it's okay. Right? You will get used to it. Alright, let's go into another one. So the second thing I want to talk about is matriculation. Okay, so matriculation, what is matriculation? Matriculation is for students who get a slightly better grade in SPM. So matriculation actually requires you to have a much higher standard, okay, much higher standard than STPM. Okay, STPM, later I'll talk about it. So you have different kinds of stream type in matriculation. You have science, you have accounting, you have professional accounting, and you have engineering. So in general, if you are not taking science, if you are taking accounting and other sorts of art stream, you will only have to study for about 1 year. Okay, 1 year in matriculation, and then you can direct your studies to other university. Okay. Yeah, typically it's 1 year. Okay, 1 year. So matriculation is the pre-university program, by the government. Okay, by the government. This is a government-based program, and then it's one of the most popular choices for students. Okay, which is cheap and very, very fast because it's only 1 year. And then in matriculation, every month they will give you some kind of pocket money. Okay, something like the pocket money. You will get allowance if you study in matriculation, but it's also quite challenging in matriculation if you want to get into matriculation, because your exam result in SPM should be above average, I think. Above average. So you have 4 choices: science, accounting, professional accounting, and engineering. That means that accounting, okay, I'm talking about accounting. So in accounting, you have mathematics, you have accounting, business administration, economics. Okay. If you are taking professional accounting, you have accounting in business management. Okay, in business management accounting, you have accounting financial. Okay. Business management, accounting financial, and accounting mathematics. Okay, it's all about counting. If you want to go into this kind of ACCA certified accountants program. So if you really, really like accounting, you should go into matriculation. Is a good choice for you. Okay, because it provides you to have a more focused on ACCA professional accounting, so that you can more easily to take the ACCA exam for accounting later on. So next, Okay, so the grading system of GPA, CGPA. So you're talking about, when we are talking about CGPA, means that your average points. Okay, each semester or each term, like I say, STPM, we have 3 terms, right? So each term have 1 exam, and if after 1 exam, you will get a GPA, which is your grade points. Okay, which is your grade points. We don't have ABCD. We have ABCD, but we are judging by our grade points. So 80 to 100 is 4.0, which is excellent. Okay, and then C, when you get a C, it's usually to 55 to 59, you get a 2.33. Well, if you want to get 3.0 and above, you should get around B. Okay, when you get 3.0, it means that you get a B, so it's good. Okay, but when you got a D, you are not earn your credit, meaning that if you don't earn your credit, meaning that you have not passed your exam, you have not passed your course. So this is the university standard, and in pre-university also. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so accounting, that, like I said just now, we have different kinds of accounting choices, engineering choices, and professional accounting choices, like I said just now. So minimum requirements for you to get an interview for matriculation for accountancy stream is to get credit for Bahasa Malaysia, credit for English, credit for mathematics, and credit for additional mathematics, and at least an E for history, sejarah. So this is the minimum requirements. Okay, even you get all C and E, it does not mean that you will automatically go into matriculation, because there are a lot of people who are better than you. But I'm talking about minimum requirements, meaning that the least amount of results that you are required to go into matriculation. So take note of that and study well. Okay, at least credit for Bahasa, credit for English is very important. If you are going to accounting, credit for mathematics, credit for mathematics tambahan, it's also very, very important to you. Okay, so okay, let's continue. So the compulsory subjects is also the same. Okay, pengajian English, MUET. So MUET is generally for all public university. You have to take it. You have no choice. So you have to study English. You cannot say that, oh, I want to dump English because I don't like it. No, because English is a compulsory subject. So you have to study English, whether you have a choice or not. Okay, pengajian English, and also moral education. So this is the standard compulsory subjects in standard public government university. Okay, now let's talk about why do you want to go to matriculation. Okay, because matriculation is actually very, very affordable. Okay, pre-U program. For science, you only, for the 1 year course, you only have to pay around maybe 600. Engineering also 600. Accounting also average 5 to 600. For professional accounting, because this is professional accounting, you have to take the SCCA exam, and then you have more these accounting to study, so it's much more expensive a bit. So 1,000 for semester 1 and 1,600, 1,700 for semester 2. But it's quite cheap compared to other private university who take accounting, can take around 10,000 or 12,000 for just only 1 year, 2 year. Okay, so if that so it's a really, really popular choice, and then you will be given allowance. You will be given allowance to every month in matriculation. So matriculation, it gives you a better chance to getting a place at public university, because the people who came out from matriculation are expect to be high quality. Okay, that means the people who study matriculation are actually the people who are smarter, like I say. Because matriculation compared to STPM, it's much more harder to go into, because you have to go through interviews, something like that. So matriculation is actually a bit harder to go into, and then but the result is you have better chance to go into good public university. Okay, you are suited if you want a quick route to a degree at public university. Like I said, matriculation only acquires you to study for 1 year. Okay, if you want to quickly study and then go out and work, matriculation is your best choice, because matriculation is faster than STPM, 2 years, and it's cheap. Okay, it's the cheapest option and the fastest option that you can get. Okay, matriculation. And then it's good for competitive universities because you have an advantage. Okay, an advantage to go into good public university to study your degree. Okay, to study about your degree and anything. Okay, but if you are not suited for matriculation if you want an extensive choice for overseas degree. Matriculation does not provide a degree or future further studies in overseas. So matriculation only mainly provides the chances for you to study in local universities. Okay, if you want to go to local universities, the choice is good for matriculation. But if you want to go to UK, you want to go overseas, you want to go US, you want to go other countries to study, matriculation is not the choice for you. But instead, you could take other programs, which I will explain a little bit while on. So, you are not suited if you want a richer pre-university experience. Matriculation is a really disciplined study. Okay, when you go to class, you are required to dress properly. You cannot dress jeans, you cannot dress with sneakers, sandals, or you have to wear your tie, and then your attire must be good, your hair must be good. Okay, so matriculation is actually very disciplined. Okay, it's a more disciplined approach to studies. So it's more like student. Okay, it's more like you going back to school to study. So if you don't, it doesn't have this kind of freedom that other private university have. That means that okay, you can wear jeans, you can wear t-shirt. Okay, you can wear t-shirt to school. Okay, you can wear t-shirt to sembang at the school compound or something like that. But matriculation is actually more disciplined. So if you are suitable, if you are a pengawas, or maybe this kind of choices is better to you because you are used to this kind of situation already, right? So yeah, and then matriculation is not suitable for you if you don't like to wear your formal attire daily. Okay, like I say, matriculation is very disciplined. They want you to wear your uniform, wear button shirts, collar shirts every day, wear your tie, wear your leather shoes, to polish your shoes, something like that. So if you want this kind of carefree experience of pre-university life, matriculation is not for you. Okay. If you want this kind of life, kind of sembang kind of life, you want to go into private university. Okay. STPM is also quite disciplined in a sense, but it's also require you to wear the school uniform, which is the white color t-shirt, white color shirt, and white color pants for guys, and then standard uniform, standard uniform, standard skirt for girls. Okay, so STPM and matriculation is this kind of format. So be aware of it. So okay, for the last part, I'm going to talk about other options. If you want to go to overseas, for example, you want to study law. Okay, you want to become a lawyer. Okay, you want to become a lawyer. You should study in A levels. Okay, A levels in this kind of programs. These are, what is A levels? It's the pre-university program based on the UK education system. So it's A levels is based on the overseas kind of syllabus. So if you want to, if you aim to study overseas, okay, maybe study to UK, study to London University, for example. If you want to study as a lawyer, as a doctor, okay, A levels is a good choice for you. Okay. And then you have more, if you study A levels, you have more chance, if you have more chance to go into a university and get sponsorships or get these kind of loans to go overseas. Sorry. So yeah, so this is A levels, but A levels is much more expensive because it's based on overseas education, so it will be expensive. Okay, be in mind. And the last one, I want to talk about Polytechnic Universities. There are many Polytechnic Universities in Malaysia. Polytechnic Universities is it aims to give these kind of hands-on skills. Okay, let me tell you about a little bit of the Polytechnic fields of study after SPM. So Polytechnic Universities mainly focus on the things that you are skill-based. Okay, skill-based, and it only requires up to degree. Okay, it does not have master, it does not have PhD, because degree is enough already to work in different kinds of areas which require skills. For example, food technology, designing, okay, designing clothes, designing arts, designing these kind of visual communication, hospitality, tourism, tourism management, and you have marine engineering. Means that you study about life in the sea, you study about fish, you study about corals, you study about life. You study about life in the sea, about pollution and something like that. So this is marine engineering. So this is also a skill base. Okay, mechanics. If you want to become a mechanic to fix cars, to fix planes, to fix motorbikes, okay, you can go into Polytechnic University, because in this kind of university, it will be more focused on your skills. Okay, it will train you hands-on to teach you how to fix a car, fix a plane, or how to take care of animals, take care of ecosystems of the ocean. Okay, if you want to study these things, these hands-on skills, you can go into Polytechnic University. Okay, this is good for you. Okay, if you have really have the interest in becoming a craftsman, or someone who is want to do stuff through your skills, Polytechnic is the best choice for you. Okay, because it's quite affordable, also quite affordable. Okay, so final words. So these are a few examples that I give you to let you know what you are going to have after SPM. Of course, the other choices, you can go into private university if you have the money. Okay, it's also good. It also opens your choices to a lot of different university overseas. But the final word I want to say, the final thing I want to say is think, Mark, think. Think. You have to think. Okay? A lot of people will tell you that, oh, private university is better than public university. Okay, no, that is not true. Okay, some people, some rich people will look down on the people who study in public university. So that is not true also. Public university is as good as private university. Okay, it's the same. It's the same thing, just that the way, the paths that you go to different types of jobs, different types of universities after that is different. Okay, it does not, if you go into public university, it does not mean that you are, you are not good at your studies and all sort of things like that. So don't let other people say that what you are going to do. Okay, so if you go into public university like me, for example, myself, when I was in Form 4, I decided to become a teacher. Okay, to become a teacher. So when I want to become a teacher, of course I want to go into local public university. Okay, so how I go into public university, I go through SPM. So Form 4 I plan already. Oh, okay, as SPM, after SPM I take STPM, and then after STPM I take education university, because I want to become a teacher. So Form 4, it's a good time for you to think about what you're going to be, what you're going to do. If you are not sure about that, you can discuss with your parents. Okay, we discuss with your parents. Okay, don't follow your friends. Okay, follow your don't follow your friends that, oh, my friend want to go into accounting, so I follow. No. Okay, it's based on you yourself, based on your interest. Okay, based on you entirely, solely yourself. So Form 4, think of it, sit down, okay, relax, think of it, what you want to do, and then Putri ask, what is teacher's STPM result? Hehehe. No hehehe me. STPM, okay, I didn't get very good exam results in STPM. The average pointer I get in STPM is 2 point something, but I'm very grateful I have the chance to study in the university that I wanted to, because in STPM I struggle. Let me tell you about my experience. In SPM SPM I took science stream. Okay, SPM I took science stream, which is chemistry, biology, physics, and additional mathematics. But in STPM I took art stream. Okay, I took Bahasa Cina, because I aimed to become a Mandarin teacher, but instead they gave me English. Okay, so STPM I study Bahasa Cina, language studies, Bahasa Cina, and then I study business. I study business and I study economy, something like that. And then in STPM, all these economy, business are all studied in Bahasa Malaysia. No, Bahasa Melayu. Sorry. So I was to be very honest with you, I was very weak in Bahasa Melayu. So when I study economy, when I study business, all the terms in Bahasa Melayu I can't remember well compared to English. So my STPM results is not good. Okay, but after I go into university, the things that I study are in English, so my results rose again. My results are good, and my result in university is average 3.8. Okay, which means the first class. I was a top student, so not to brag about myself, but means that if you find your interest, if you find the things that you like, if you like the things that you do, go for it. Okay, go for it, and then study hard. Okay, you study hard because not only for the results, but also you have the interest and you want to become a person who you admire before. Like for me, I admire to become a teacher because I have a teacher who is very good and very kind to me. I want to be like her, so I decided to become a teacher. So yeah. Okay, so this is the, I think this is the end. This is the end of my stream. So thank you, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for listening to this almost 1 hour lecture, 1 hour talk about your future careers. So I hope that you learned something today. I hope that you learned that you should be thinking about your future already, because your future is very, very near. You don't think that oh, you are still Form 4, you still have time. No, in a blink of an eye, you will be studying in university already. Okay, in a blink of an eye, 4 years will be over, 3 years will be over, SPM will be over. If you think your future at that time, it's quite late. Okay, so now you have time to think about your future. Think about it. Okay, you want to go into private U, or you want to go into public U, or you want to go into matriculation. Okay, discuss with your friends, discuss with your parents, and if you have any questions, you can ask me also. Okay, because I went through it also. Okay, so now 2 to 3 minutes, I open up for questions. If you don't have any questions, I can close my stream. But now I am opening up for a few minutes for you to ask questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to type it in the chat. Type it in the chat to let me know what you are thinking. Okay. Okay. Just talk about a little bit of my university life. So my university life in the education university is actually quite fun. We have a lot of fun. We have study English is actually quite fun, really interesting, because we did a lot of things together. We did drama. We actually made a very, very big drama. Okay. we act on stage, we study literature, we study grammar, and then we study about the things about English and the things about how to teach people. We have a lot of fun. Okay, we have a lot of fun. So university is actually not as stressful as you think, as you imagine. Sure. University university can be stressful sometimes. University can be, how to say, can be very, very busy, but you will feel that it's meaningful. How to say, it's very, very meaningful because you use your time to the full extent. Okay, you know, every day you have something to do. You feel full. You don't feel boring. So this is also a good why you want to study in university. Okay. So what do you think? Do you want to study in university? Do you want to go to further studies? What do you want to become? A doctor, or you want to become a marine biologist? So what do you want to become? So think about it. Okay. Now you have time to think about your future. You should think about it. Okay, let me show you something. I think I have one picture. If I can access my... Okay. Wait. I think I can show you. I think I can show you something. This is the last week my senior sent a picture of us doing a lot of stuff, a lot of programs, a lot of activities. Yeah, if I can find it. Okay, there's it. So what do you want to become? What do you want to become? You want to become a doctor? Do you want to become an accountant? Do you want to become a lawyer? Who do you want to become? Okay, let me just save this photo a little bit. Aha, okay. Okay, this is the photo that my senior sent to me. That time we are doing a carnival. That time we are doing a literature carnival. It's actually very fun. A very fun thing to do. Guess who I am? Guess where I am? Where I am in this photo? Where I am in this photo? Guess where I am. I am the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am the one who is wearing the PUBG helmet. Because I think that time we did a station which is related to PUBG, and so I wore the helmet. Yeah, it's very fun. Okay, so I think I talked enough today. So if you have any questions, you can ask me personally. If you have any questions, you can message me directly and I will answer. Okay, if you have any suggestions on what teenager stuff you want to hear about, you can text me and then I will share it next week. Okay, so thank you for coming today. So I will end my stream now. Thank you for coming, thank you for listening, and then I hope you stay safe and be well. Drink a lot of water and don't let yourself get sick. So let's say goodbye to each other, shall we? So yeah, have a nice day. Okay, have a nice day. Okay, take care. Bye bye. I will see you next week. Bye bye. Bye bye.